Good evening, and hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Continuing with some Death Run Subnautica, as mostly just kind of experimenting a little bit with this, and seeing what kind of things happen with random spots. I believe I've just got to try and... Oh, no. I'm pretty sure that I'm looking for seaglide parts. And then besides that, it's also the laser cutter. Okay, so I need 4 laser cutters and 2 seaglides. Seamoth is probably not happening. Then again, I almost never build a Seamoth in Death Run. Hey, welcome, Setha. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Just started, and let's see, what do I even have? I actually have Stalker Teeth already set aside. I'm actually surprised at that. Usually it doesn't work out that way. Okay, so I have 1 battery that's dead. 2 batteries, 3 batteries. So put that spare battery in, and this I can recycle these for copper. It's going to be very helpful. Hey, welcome, Mish. The more copper I have, the better off. I can make a lot of goodies with that. I could probably also, let's see, get a second base going. Not sure if that's enough titanium, but it should definitely be enough with this. My thought is, I'll probably do that, bring this over, and then make a... No, I don't need that. At least not yet. Okay, so I'll probably need this extra battery, because I know I'm not going to be able to build everything once. I do need to get more water. So my base is at the very edge of the Crag field in the grassy plateau. It's actually pretty close to the Sparse Reef if I go that way. The Aurora's exploded, so radiation's permeated down to 200 meters. I was about to say 2 million meters. That's a little bit too much. Probably not, Tyler. It's going to kind of depend on how it goes. I think it's more I'm just going to try and take it a bit easy and see how far I get. If I happen to beat it, wonderful. If not, that'll be next time. I'm using worse than Death Run settings, which make things significantly worse for me. Namely triple damage, so a lot of things can conceivably one-shot me. Quite a few things as well that can make things even worse. Need to try and stay topside, because even though I can't breathe the surface air, I can use the air pumps to refresh my oxygen. Which is also why I have 2 extra air tanks. The more air tanks you have in Death Run, the further you can get to places. Of course, that's also why you want the air pumps and the pipe. So even though you have to get to the surface, you can refresh your oxygen that way. Especially in the early game, if you're trying to get down into like the jelly shrimp caves for magnetite, you can make a little pipe network to get down there. There's lifepod 17 right there. This is probably where I'll build a second base just to
30 seconds.
be relatively okay. It's my home away from home. Yeah, well, there's always next week for D&D as well. This should be a good bit of fun. I think it's probably going to be best at building the safe shallows and just not have to worry too much about things. As well, this will also make any kind of... what is it? I'm trying to think of what it is. Can't even think now. The solar panels. Make the solar panels a little more effective. Okay. Gonna need actually quite a bit of stuff to make enough solar panels for all this. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. Hopefully I can build a hatch.
Power restored.
Oh, this is gonna be
All primary
hilarious.
systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
And that's the problem. The batteries deplete rapidly in irradiated areas. I realize I need a fabricator. in here. Okay, so I'm gonna need gold. It's gonna be a problem. I guess it might not be that much of a problem, since I can find gold in here from sandstone. Yeah, the sea dragon... The sea dragon's usually what kills me in this.
Fluid intake.
Mostly because on triple damage, the fireballs are one-shots. And I tend to run into problems with them. There's some sandstone. I need gold. Here we are. I'm surprised that gold came to me so quickly. I mean, I suppose I could eat the creep vine if I was desperate for H2O. Okay. Can't ascend too far. And that's why. Oh, shoot. I swam right into that one. Right into its gaping maw. That was a bit on the unfortunate side. Alright, let's get some food, some water, and fix this. We have the technology. Let me get some of these. Okay, I need table coral. That's right. Table coral should be relatively easy, because I think I actually made my base right by it. There it is. Give me table coral. Okay, welcome, James Birds. Yeah, I still hold out the vain hope that I'll do this one day. Please tell me I make this before I run out of battery. Oh, that's right. I still can't cook it because I don't have enough. I gotta go back to my other base. I realize this. I should make it before I die of thirst. And then hopefully I can grab some more first aid kits. It's... well, you do swim slower as you get reduced thirst and hunger, so this is not exactly an ideal situation, because I still have to dodge some predators. I should be okay. I could have just cooked stuff right by my base. That might have been a wiser idea. I'm working on the hydrating part. Sadly, there were a few complications. Just a few. Okay, so I think mine's a little bit to the right. So if I swim this way, I should be fine. I know. My poor character, he can't survive indefinitely without water. Well, filtered water especially.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
It's definitely on my to-do list, PDA. Especially if I get back to my base. I've got salt there, so it should be set. There's a bone shark right there. Yeah, I forgot that the fabricator just wouldn't have enough energy to actually make stuff. Okay, I should be right over here. Going so slow now.
Oxygen.
Here we are. I'm limping right along. There it is. There's my base. Oh, good. This is not good. Okay, I'm at 7 water. I should make it. Emphasis on should. This is why you always make sure that you have enough water wherever you're going. Yeah, I don't think that I should drink the seawater. Might not work out so well. I don't know where it's been. Alright. Precious bleach.
Vital signs stabilizing.
There we go. Now we can actually swim. Yeah, that should work a lot better now. I actually had... Oh, I could have made water all along. I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, curses. I just didn't see that coral tube. Yeah, don't drink bleach. It would not be a good idea. Okay, so what I do need to do, on the other hand, is start getting out there and making some more stuff for that base. So probably I can make, I can get some more quartz and copper. Definitely need to get one of these made. So this is definitely on my to-do list. Let's see. How many of these does it take? 2 quartz? Okay, so I'm going to need more quartz than that. And that's right, I need more batteries. Acid shrooms. I do have some acid shrooms over here. I do know that. This is why I'm desperate for a seaglide. Seaglide will give me some emergency escapes. Because that's the thing, right now, certain critters can outswim me very easily. I'll clean you out in not so good ways. When you want to be cleaned out of life, just have some bleach. That being said, don't have bleach. Yeah, this isn't that bad of a spot. It's just inconvenient. It's very inconvenient of a spot. I'm also not entirely thrilled with this bioreactor. In terms of a means of actually making power, because it's been heavily nerfed for Death Run. So it's not exactly, yeah, see, I've only got 1 peeper left with it. I've at least got a decent amount of resources put together. Hey, welcome, N1. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. That should help. Here, just about everything is set, and then I should be able to build the remaining ones that I need and fill that up. And I should be able to get back over there. I don't think I actually need the repair tool just yet. In fact, I'm not sure why I'm carrying the repair tool or 2 flares. That seems unwarranted. Time to get back over there. Because yeah, I can eat much more easily go through the mushroom forest if I have a base over in the safe shallows. Because I can always escape by going into the teleportation area. It would connect with the primary containment facility, even if I can't use the teleporter yet. Oh, nice. Congrats, N1. But yeah, the difficulty with this started spot is definitely that it's inconvenient compared to other places. Being next to the Crag field with bone sharks at this early and triple damage is worrisome. Having to go this far out to reach the safe shallows is not exactly ideal. Hey, hey, hey. Rude. So I suspect that a second base here is just going to be very helpful altogether. Just to stockpile more resources and get around. So there's definitely a lot more stuff that I need to get. More sandstone for silver, gold. Now that I think about it, I probably should have brought my silver with me to make the first aid kit spots makers. But I can get enough creep vine to start cutting that down, even if it's night and won't be able to get much energy generation. Ah, there's the big wreck. Alright, now I can orient myself. I know that it should be over here. I built my base as close to the surface as possible so that it could benefit from the solar panels as best they can. As at this point, radiation goes down 200 meters, so it honestly doesn't matter one bit where I opt to build my base. I suppose with the bioreactor I could build it below 200 meters, but I'd still have to ascend 200 meters. And that wouldn't be ideal. Wait, wrong thing. These poor batteries. Oh my goodness. I'm kind of moving around. Yeah, see, that was a biter. Just to try and avoid anything from biting me.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Goodness, that took my entire set of batteries. Wait, I don't have any more quartz? I guess it's not that bad. I can collect more while I'm out here. Wait, is all three of these depleted? They are. Oh no. Hey, welcome, Dark Metal Guy. Oh, no problem. Hopefully everything works out, N1. I should be able to get a good amount of stuff here. And now that I have those close to the surface, it should get me a lot of decent supplies. But I especially want to try and get some first aid kits made, so that way I can... With triple damage, I'm going to die very fast. Most things are going to two-shot me. Oh, where is it? Oh, that's right. I need two things because I have to make fiber mesh. Yeah, no worries, Jamesburg. I will probably just go to the Aurora first. I almost never make a Seamoth and Death Run at this point. It just requires too many resources. I wonder if the Stalker's gone from in here. I don't think I got to loot everything in here. I guess I did get to loot everything in here. That's okay, there's still just a little bit. Quartz that I didn't find. I think there's a little thing off of here, but I think there's a crash fish in there. Yeah, right now I'm trying to get set up so I can go to the Aurora. Like, my biggest problem right now is I need to get a Seamoth and a laser cutter. As right now, the thing that's more limiting is that if I don't have those, I'm not going to be able to really do the Aurora. The bigger problem is... There it is. The bigger problem is that the Aurora is generally something I just want to do once and then never come back to. Oh, it still doesn't have power because it's not day. Well, it's about to be day, so that's at least useful. I can also navigate around a lot easier. Yeah, I'll just dive down into the mushroom forest because Did I build these up? Yeah. Because that way I should be able to get a decent amount of late game materials. And also... There you are. That's lifepod 13. Okay, dive. And also try to get as much sandstone as possible. I do.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So there's definitely a number of good things down here, and this is a relatively safe area. Emphasis on relatively. Like, other than a bone shark, or if you go onto the edges with places like the dunes. When's that? Moon pool? Don't need it. Then you're relatively okay. I think that's the area I'm looking for. Well, it's more along the lines of, I don't want to go to the Aurora twice because then I'd have to deal with the Reaper a second time. And the Reaper can basically one-shot me at this point.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency
And a moon pool. Oh, it's a Cyclops hull fragment. Let me see. Actually need that.
30 seconds.
Need a lot of this. There we are. That's what I'm looking for. That cave. So this serves as a teleporter to the primary containment facility, but I can also use this to refill my oxygen. And that helps enormously because now I can come down here and work from here to keep as much oxygen as possible. Because I need a few diamonds. I need 2, I think, for the laser cutter. I think I need some for making the reinforced diving suit eventually. But any of the, what's it? Any of the normal batteries, base game batteries, I need them as well. That's salt. Yeah, the map is basically the same. Sometimes you'll have critters go places that you wouldn't have expected them to go, but for the most part, it's going to be the same. I think I can also get a modification station in... Oh, there it is. There was a third fragment around here somewhere. I think closer towards the blood kelp zone. And I might actually go looking for it. I don't know. It's mostly because of things like that. Is that something that... No, that's a moon pool. I just don't see myself getting a moon pool. Power requirements for it is going to be too high.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Hey, welcome, Andrea. Play Hollow Knight? No. I'm gonna play Subnautica today. Apologies. And then Shadows over Loathen. Yeah, resources can be difficult. For the most part, you have more than enough to build whatever you like, as long as you're not doing something like making gigantic bases, as I've learned from my Ghost Leviathan base. And that took ages to make just because of the sheer amount of quartz and titanium. Okay, I've got to test this. Where is... There it is. I never remember where this third one is. And if I can get this third fragment, then I could start making ultra-glide fins and so forth. I suppose I could also go for the ultra-capacity tanks, but I've never actually used them in Death Run. Maybe this is a good time to experiment. Because I think that's just my intention this time, to kind of experiment on this Death Run. And see where it leads with some of this stuff. The reason I generally don't like making a Seamoth as well is because the increased aggression generally means it's going to get destroyed. It requires a lot of resources. And on top of all of that, there's just the entire thing that you have, it loses power when you get out of it. I really don't want to lose the power. Because especially early game, as you can see, I'm pretty starved for batteries.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yay. This is a science experiment. I think the science experiment has to be over.
30 seconds.
I'm getting a little too close to dangerous waters. Dangerous territory. Yeah, I have a feeling it's over there. I just don't know where exactly. Oh, thank you, Rhapsody, for banning that bot. And that's the underlying problem. I don't want to put myself in a position where I'll get killed because I was dumb and didn't watch my oxygen. Like, even now, I'm in kind of a slightly bad spot. Not too terrible of a spot, but if I lose my orientation, then I could potentially drown. So 13's right there, meaning my way back to oxygen should be over here and then down. Yeah. I don't know, I've usually just made like 3 or 4 tanks and found that to be sufficient.
30 seconds.
Okay. Go further this way. There it is. There's always that sense of nervousness. It's like, well, I forget where it was. Creature egg, don't need that.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
And because I don't have beacons, I can't really set those to know where I'm going. I don't think they respawn if you kill them in the world. If you do kill them in the dead zone, they will respawn. I did test that out. Okay, so that should get me the diamonds I need for the laser cutter. So I guess kind of go back and grab some sandstone from like the kelp forest and so forth. Yeah, just try and get as much stuff to bring back as possible. It's really silver and whatnot that I need. Why the game's giving me lead. That's probably... Oh no, I got 3 more spots. And now comes the fun part, trying to ascend. If you get this as a starting spot, it's actually kind of nice. fact, this is usually my preferred starting spot. Nabbit lead. What did I ever do to you? This actually should be relatively close to where I need to go. I do need to go towards lifepod 3. Especially if I want to.
30 seconds.
Getting a little off target. Here's my base. Yeah, I got pretty heavily off target there. My base is all the way up over here. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Andrea, thank you for the sub. Yeah, my base should be around here somewhere. It's in this general area. I know it is. Oh, that looks like the big wreck. Then again, I'm not exactly screwed because I have I have an air pump. There it is. So if worst comes to worst, I could always use the air pump to get my oxygen back. I really do need to go to lifepod 3 so I can get the compass. I'll probably also get the seaglide one there. It's actually a pretty good amount of stuff. I do need to get more water. And also some fiber mesh. How much water stuff do I have? I have 1 salt, so I can fix the water problem. I'm definitely going to need creep vine. I get the feeling that's the Aurora, not the Aurora, the sunbeam. Tell me they're about to land. I don't want that to be the case just yet. Oh, maybe I can make one of those. I'm trying to, if we're talking about ultimately, I'm trying to get off the planet when the Aurora got shot down. But in the immediate sense, I'm trying to get the thing so I can go to the Aurora and fix it. It's probably not going to be deathless. My best attempts have died in the lava zone. Okay, so I need 4 of those. To make a... I'll need 2 copper wire, 2 copper, gold, and 2 table corals. So I can get the table coral right now, make the computer chip, and then get the few more fiber mesh that I need for that. I thought some pieces would have fallen down there. Go. I do need to get some more table, the big corals tubes as well. Yeah, water depletes rapidly. But fortunately, this is why I also built my place in the safe shallows, so I can easily get more water. There's still plenty of salt in the area. Okay, what am I after? I need 2 more... I need 1 more fiber mesh, to be honest, but I'm going to probably get more fiber mesh, just so that I can have some extra. That should fix the food problem. I might wait until the next day. There we go. It'll just be easier to navigate. This is the one time that I actually would like to have a bed, so that I can skip time. Oh, that's right. It's on this side. That's right, 3 more fiber mesh. So ideally, I'll make 2 first aid kits, and then I'll have a first aid kit generator. Nah, you don't want to have to drink bleach or deal with a Reaper. It's going to be bad news either way. Okay, not surprising. Fortunately, I can fix that. I've got so many acid mushrooms. It isn't funny. Like, I could probably build a bioreactor here if I really want. That would probably work out pretty well. The only downside is everything is nerfed with the bioreactor for energy generation. And my batteries are only 1/4 the capacity of a normal battery. And so life is bad. Yeah, so I can't build much out here right now. What I might do is head back that way and grab more stuff to help expand the space. Because I need to go through this grassy plateau so I can get laser cutter fragments as well. I think I've tried looking around, but I've only found 2 fragments so far. Oh, nice. Good luck with the mighty. Well, ideally, a stasis rifle would be the easiest way to take down any leviathans. If you have a stasis rifle, it's pretty simple. Other than that, when I did the Subnautica bingo where I had to kill every leviathan, I didn't realize that the thermoblade, the sea dragon's immune to it, so I had to go back and make a normal knife just so I could kill it. Something like over here. But yeah, I might go down and get the ultra capacity one. Forget if you actually get a modifications fragment in that area. I guess it might be worth checking out. Because I know with the stasis rifle, it is possible to make it in Death Run, but you need 6 scans. And it requires a ridiculous amount of resources. I might actually try and make one just to see. Yeah, doing this at night was definitely a great idea. Then again, I think that I'm pretty close. Yeah, because there's my base. I can see it. Sometimes it's just trying to go off of any identifying landmarks. Yeah, the downside is the prawn suit's really hard to make as well.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And the thing is, the prawn suit is something to where I really wouldn't want to make it. The biggest problem with, like, the sea moth, the prawn suit and everything in this run is that the materials to actually upgrade it are in places that you would need to go without it in the first place. Like, if you want to bring the prawn suit down into the lava zone, you already need to go down into the lava zone just on your own, without it, to get the materials for it. And if you're already doing that, then why are you even bothering with a prawn suit? It's just stuff like that it just becomes a little bit more... You start questioning your choices for some of this. Okay, hopefully this will power the bioreactor. Like, these acid mushrooms generally would give it 210 points of energy per mushroom, but I think they nerfed it to like 1/10 of it. And that's a little bit worrisome. Because then you just have to get so many different things just to be able to power your place. That's why I usually only use the bioreactor in the Lost River, just to be able to have oxygen in the place. I don't actually care if it's powering anything or not. Let's try Sparse Reef real fast. Don't worry. I'm not worrying. I'm not worrying, you're worrying. Oh, that's Grand Reef. Definitely don't want to go there. Prefer to keep it in a sparse reef.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, that's what's going to get me. Oxygen efficiency. Like, I know it's that giant hole, if I'm not mistaken, where lifepod 19 is. This is like a wreck. Actually, I don't think it's that hole, but it's down in that, like, trench. It's best to use the lifepod 19 stuff.
200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
It's going to be problematic. And downside is I can't get in there to do the stuff that I need. It's a moon pool. That's a chair. Oh, thermal plant fragment. No, I don't think I've ever really bothered with thermal plants. Oh, but I need 6... Oh, goodness.
30 seconds.
What is this?
New blueprint acquired.
I regret a lot of choices with this. Okay, that didn't work out so well. I probably need to get a seaglide if I really want to dive down deep. And fixing the Aurora would definitely be a better option. Hey, welcome, Hunza. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Because, yeah, maybe even get another oxygen tank. Suppose if I was really desperate, I could make a pipe network down there. Which would technically solve the problem. Do not ascend too quickly. Nabbit. Try not to ascend too quickly, game.
Seconds.
Yeah, that's not going to work very well for trying to get down and doing things. I know, trying to go into the blood kelp zone and actually explore in that area usually doesn't work so well. It's a sand stalker. Yeah, see, this is still not providing much charge. Only 90. Dear goodness. I guess it's not that bad, then, as if it was only 21 per charge. I would have eaten up those mushrooms like no tomorrow. But still, you can see that the bioreactor is not very helpful at all. Okay, since it's day, it might actually be a good idea to expand. Expand a lot of these things. Use up power here and then bring it all over. Hey, welcome, Alex. Welcome to some Death Run Subnautica. Because I do want to get to lifepod 3. Yeah, lifepod 3 so that I can start making a number of things. Okay, maybe get a couple more quartz. And then make my way over. That way, if I need to build anything, I should have enough of the basic materials to do it. And then I can go to lifepod 3, gather stuff, and then hopefully on the next day, try and find the laser cutters. So I should be able to get the seaglide if I go over to lifepod 3. It's just, this is not an ideal starting spot, right by the Grand Reef. Although it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's kind of, sometimes you get cut off from one of the early biomes, in this case the safe shallows, but it's still not terrible. Since I can use pipes and pumps to keep my oxygen up. But it's definitely not ideal. But yeah, I might do some more casual scanning on this one. That is true, Brian. I need 2 more, because I'm at 4 out of 6. So I'm hoping that I should be able to find another one in that section, because, I mean, Kelp Forest has them. It's just... sometimes it's inconsistent with trying to find all 6 fragments. Hey, give me your bubbles. Might be able to get a few more first aid kits. I'm usually worrisome with 300%, 200% extra damage that, you know, that you'll get 2-shotted a lot easier. But yeah, welcome, Brian. In this case, quest for a seaglide and laser cutter is underway. The downside is starting over near the Grand Reef has not been ideal for setup.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Should probably build another locker. Come on. All this can be put up. Beautiful. I definitely want to build a second one of those as time allows. A scanner is almost out. I might have to sub the battery from the habitat builder for that. Just having these batteries be only at 1/4 of a strength of a normal battery is also a pain. I think a few hundred, probably like 300 or so, I'd have to tab and check. To be honest, most of these runs don't take too long. Usually it's 7 or 8 hours at this point. Oh, there's a ability to actually get a seaglide fragment here. Oh, deck debit. Hey, stalkers, go away. Oh, that's 13. It tricked me with that extra one. Right, looking for some boxes. Yeah, what I can use is safe showers to restock my oxygen. Although I have to be careful because these stalkers will pursue me. The increased aggression definitely works against you. Yeah, I just have to try and actually scan them. The biggest problem, Brian, is that usually these ones are they're a lot harder to scan there because biters will swarm around you. Right, lifepod 3. It is metal salvage, that's not what I need. But this is what I need. Give me my compass. Beautiful. Yeah, because the compass is what I need to upgrade the integrated air filter chip once I fix the Aurora. Okay, that doesn't seem... Oh, that's a bone shark. Stay away. Not today. I really don't like to mess with them prior to get the reinforced diving suit. Okay, almost got a mobile vehicle bay. Really want the seaglide. I could go either way with the mobile vehicle bay, though I wouldn't mind it. Because I think if I build one, I get the coordinates for lifepod 19. Ooh. A mini wreck. Don't need the trash can. Grav traps, why do you taunt me? Couldn't you be a seaglide? Oh, it's that one. Ooh, seaglide. You are kidding me. No. Oh my goodness. Oh, better watch out for those. Those can kill you fast. Let's see. Head this way. Okay. Turn on lifepod 3 again. Beautiful. Victory. Well, at least a partial victory. I know. Biters are very annoying for this. For Death Run. Because on triple damage, they're doing about 30 damage. And if you get hit by a sand shark, it's easy to finish you off. Okay, I should be good. Well, next order of business is build a seaglide and build a, what's this? Oh, now you're giving me all the seaglide fragments. I see how this is, game. Okay, lifepod 13's over that way. Not exactly sure what's the safest way to go to get back home. I think I should largely be able to go across this way. Oh, hey, welcome, Disaster Squad. Hey, I'm doing good. Just playing some Subnautica Death Run, where life is difficult and, murky, at this case. I feel like this is one of those Magic 8 Ball kind of things. Answer murky, check back later, kind of thing. Right now, it's mostly just trying to survive with all the, penalties that this mod gives you. But hey, good luck with work. And thank you again for all the fun with the Curse Trilogy. If you haven't seen it, then you should definitely check out Cursed. Especially 2 and 3, if you like point-and-click adventure games. They were made by Disaster Squad. They're free to play. They are quite impressive. And had a blast finishing the third one. I still have some oxygen. Okay, no, that's lifepod 13. I don't want to go towards 13. But I want to... My base is somewhere in here. There it is. It's like I'm tripping over myself while getting... Yeah, it's not fully realistic, but it does provide an extra sense of danger. I mean, there's only so much you can do with a game with it. Because as well, these first aid kits will half the nitrogen buildup instantly. Which actually becomes much more useful once you get down into the Lost River. Because once you're actually in the Lost River and situated, then you don't have to really worry about the bends, because you just won't ascend too quickly. Generally, the safe distance is going to be half of what your current depth is. And what will happen is... What am I trying to do? Oh, that's right. I want a compass, and I want the seaglide. Which means to say, I probably need lubricant from this cluster. The creepvine seeds. We grab some extras. I'm tempted to build a mobile vehicle bay right now, just to get the thing for lifepod 19. Because I've never actually... I don't remember using the ultra capacity O2 the high capacity ultra capacity O2 tank. I'm stumbling over my words. It's like ultra grand maximum oxygen tank. But yeah, also a lot of things are significantly more aggressive with this mod. So what it generally means is you want to keep moving as much as possible. So when scanning, it helps that if you're just circling around places, yeah, it's copper wire and the wiring kit for the compass. I guess I don't technically need the compass, but I usually know where I am now. Unlike the first time I played this, I had no idea where the hell I was, or where I was going. But I think I kind of like having the directions so that I can... Ooh, another first aid kit. Just so that I have some sense to orient myself. Because I still get points where I'm not immediately aware of where I am. Oh, definitely. Go to sleep, Advent. You have a great day, and thank you. Always take care of yourself, first and foremost. Okay, so I need 2 lubricants. I need copper wire, 2 lead, 2 gold. I guess the lead's not a problem. 2 gold. Ah, but I need more copper. That's what it is. Beautiful. So, the copper shouldn't necessarily be difficult, especially now that day is dawning. I can get that. The thing is, I can't really use my seaglide once I make it. Mostly because the battery will drain too fast. So it's going to sit around and look pretty. I suppose if I carry it at all at this early stage, then the entire point of it is just going to be for emergency escapes. But it's largely going to sit around until I'm ready to go to the Aurora. At that point, I will need it just to escape that Reaper.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Got the 2 lubricants over here. Beautiful. At last. I don't get to use it, but it gets to sit and look pretty. Oh, that's right. I don't have any
supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest lifepod or habitat.
Okay, so I need some more power. And again, I don't have any copper to power it, so that's going to be a problem. I definitely need laser cutters. It's like the next thing on the to-do list. Avoid the biters. The downside is, because of these biters, scanning these boxes for laser cutter fragments is always a pain. They swarm around you pretty easily. What is that? Oh, sea moth fragment. I only need 18 more scans. So basically, by moving around like that, that's how I'm trying to not get hit. It doesn't always work, but it's sometimes effective. Okay, so we definitely need some copper. More laser fragments. If I get the laser fragments, then I should be able to get the modification station. Oh, that might be one over there. That might be one over there. So that could be the mobile vehicle bay fragment. The last one that I need. Oh, Sand Shark, why must you be so close to this?
30 seconds.
Oh, I actually scanned that one. I'm a tad shocked at that. Okay, I should probably get back and get some oxygen. Yeah, because in Death Run, they swarm you really fast. The aggression is just like crazy. It's just that everything is just trying to kill you. Even those peepers. I'm pretty sure the peepers are all have a conspiracy to kill you. Yeah, but most people don't hug with their teeth. I'm telling you, that's just a... It's not, like, top 5 hugs. Okay, almost back to base. Get some water, get some batteries. Get the bends. Or at least try not to. There it is. I don't know. I don't think that usually people hug with their teeth. I have to press X to doubt. Alright. Beautiful. Except for that. The scanner having 5% power, that's not beautiful. I don't need those for a while, so I can put those up. I guess that's a good thing. I've almost got the batteries done for that. Did I remember to fill these up? I did. Good. So I can make another little trip into the grassy plateau, see if I can find anything. I might be able to just go between the two bases while I just try to look for that. Isn't there usually a, I think there's usually one around here. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Oh, no. Back to your copper ore. It's like, don't abandon me, copper. I need you. Sandstone. Wow, why does it have to be lead? You know, when you say sandstone like that, you kind of like... You need to be silver or better. Which is to say, just silver.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, let's stay above. Fortunately, I can't make a rebreather until... I mean, I could make one, but it would be useless until I fix the Aurora. I don't think laser fragments are going to be in this area. Oh, that's probably a laser fragment over there. At least possibly. Maybe, kinda.
30 seconds.
So I die in the process. Always a possibility. That's a closed box. That's a closed door. My disappointment is very high for this location. I just wanted a laser fragment. It's also a taped off box. Heck damn it, where are all the, where's the laser cutter fragments? Death run patches, we've removed all laser cutter fragments, so that's not possible to finish. LOL, good luck. Oh, hey, welcome, Flower. Hopefully you're doing well today. I'm just looking for laser fragments. Actually, I think I know my lifepod 3 that I think that the Grassy Plateau section has some. Maybe I should check back there. In fact, I'm probably kicking myself because I think there's like 4 or 5 fragments that just sit on the ground right inside there. Oh. Did I drop the... I did. It's like, don't bind my wounds, just throw it on the ground. Okay. Yes, I thought it was a bone shark. Yeah, I should get as much silver and such transitioned over to the other place. And copper. The more that's over there, the better. Maybe a little bit of lead, but I don't think I need much lead. At least not in Death Run. Oh, hey, welcome, Johnny. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Okay, get back to the other base. Put this all up. Look for laser cutter fragments. I guess I've just got it to where, as much as I want to kind of explore some more stuff, I'm just in the mindset of, you know, if I do the Aurora and get that done, I can go pretty much anywhere. Well, except where Reapers are. I don't want to go where those are. Every time it seems like it pushes me into the mountains. Especially with the 7 Cyclops scans. Those are evil. It's always those engine fragments. That's the one last thing that I need. That makes me go into some place that I don't want to go. But I'm pretty certain I got lucky last time. The only downside is, you know, the luck never holds. If you think that you'll get lucky, then you're probably going to have it be something like... Those are tiger plants. Okay, avoid those. Probably going to be something like missing a lot of engine fragments in the Aurora. I think last time I got lucky and found 2 in the Crag field. Alright, you have a great night, Rhapsody. I don't know. Hey, welcome, Anne. I'm not so sure, Brian, because sometimes I have been lucky and I found the 7 without having to go to places. Usually the Bone Shark wreck is also a good one. It just kind of depends. Hey, welcome, Games. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish. Generally, if it's best to try and keep it English to moderate. Nonetheless, hopefully you're having a wonderful day. I should get some of those out of the way. What does a mobile vehicle bay? Oh, the lithium cell. That's where it's going to get me, because I'm not going to have... I'm totally not going to have the materials for a lithium cell. I probably do, it's just... I want to make a lithium cell. That's going to be evil. It's going to take 2 diamonds. I don't think I want to spare 2 diamonds for that right now. But yeah, I don't remember where lifepod 19 is. I just know it's in the Sparse Reef, I just don't know where. I just know it's below 200 meters because you can't... I think it warns you about not being able to bring a sea moth down there. Because yeah, normal Subnautica, the sea moth is so great. You can get everywhere with it. Sadly, Deathrun does not like you to have such luxuries. So they make it made out of paper mache. Battery drains like crazy. And, you need to get all the rarest materials to get it. Including you need to get all the plants that you would need to make the hatchin enzymes. So I suppose there's some benefit of doing it, because then you can just be all like... I've got the plants out of the way. You know, maybe grow some extras. But it is not exactly ideal. Okay, so down there is where I want to go. Oh, shoot. I just saw that guy last second. Stop bothering me, stalkers. Ain't good. Alright. Well, that is a bit on the slight nerve-wracking side. Alright, so if I'm lucky, I should be able to get the laser cutter fragments down here. I think there's more tiger plants in this area, which makes exploration a little bit harder. Ooh, a time capsule. Oh my goodness, you just gave me... you just gave me some awesome good stuff. Okay, I am curious as to what it said. Oh, where is it? I'll have to look it up later. Just gave me extra magnetite. Oh, here's where it was. Because here's the Rex. I'm gonna need to surface. I want to do this right. Like I said, I'm not even sure where the exact wreck is, but I do know the bone sharks are over there. Ah, there's the wreck. Or at least one of them. Oh, is that a cuttlefish egg? It's gonna be amazing. And I don't have anything to raise it with. Come on, get to the surface. Oh, shoot, there's the biters. Waste more oxygen fighting them off. There we are. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can do this. Get some laser cutter fragments, then this will be great. Yeah, definitely when I'm safe. I do want to read it, though. Because usually they have some very entertaining ones.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Maybe this would have been better to do it during the day. But whatever, I'm committed now. I think it's this one. Okay, come on. Open the door. Preferably not without dying. Heck damn it, you're giving me one. Just, oh, there's the other one. Oh, I miscounted. I thought that was the last one I needed. Okay, that is everything then. Oh, shoot. Oh, this tiger plant.
30 seconds.
Do not tango with those. Am I doing on oxygen decently? Lifepod. Oh, Black Eye, thank you for the sub. Might be able to find him in one of those, but I'm gonna have to wait until the morning where I can see better. Plus side, just one more laser cutter fragment. Am I holding on to the pump? I guess the magnetite will be useful if I decide I want to actually go for a stasis rifle. Knowing my luck, it won't make a difference and I'm still gonna get killed by the, fangled things. It's always a sea dragon that does it. What's it like? I think all the times have been like fireballs. Because they just insta-kill. Okay, I should be back at my base shortly. There it is. This is why I use the lifepod beacons to orient myself. I otherwise forget the exact places otherwise. Right. Get some food, get some water. And then it's back there to get that last laser cutter fragment. Most importantly, time capsules. Let's see. Do not be afraid. The depths may seem scary, but you're a human. Imagine how far your species has come since this point right now. It gets deep, it gets dark. But there is a reason for all this. Keep pushing on and never stop. Inside are valuable items from the deepest parts of this planet. Do not waste them. Good luck. P.S. Also inside you will find an egg. You will need the right room for it. Take care of the little thing. That is so nice thing. I didn't think you actually got a cuttlefish egg in that. The 2 diamonds are going to help enormously. Because I was under the impression you couldn't put a cuttlefish egg in there. I'm not sure. I don't think that they've been intending to work on a death run for below zero. I'd totally be playing it if there was. The only one that I was able to play was the one that lets you set your oxygen. And so I played the 1 second of oxygen kind of thing for below zero. Which was tons of fun, but very interesting for those first while. At least until you get the sea truck. Once you get the sea truck, it kind of comes together. Hey, welcome, Unbalanced. Okay, so there has to be another laser cutter fragment over there. Well, there doesn't have to be, but it's very likely. I just might be able to find it. There it is. Beautiful.
New blueprint acquired.
I admit, when I saw that coming back from the kelp forest, I was like, that couldn't have been a laser cutter fragment. But I guess it's my lucky day. I think a modification station is in that wreck over there. I'm gonna try and get the laser cutter made and then that going. I've been feeling pretty good. Yeah, just a little tired here and there, but otherwise good. Hopefully you're feeling good. So I'm gonna need cave sulfur from crash fish. I don't think I have any extras. And then laser cutter time.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Cycle those. Go get myself some more acid mushrooms. Thank goodness it lets you recycle those crap batteries. Oh, well, hopefully you feel better soon. Yeah, I think I can get that one inside that wreck safely because I'd be inside the building. Like, have you played Death Run, Brian? It definitely sounds like you have. Oh, let me see, what am I looking for? Laser cutters, which I need cave sulfur for. And cave sulfur means fresh fish. Does not mean good time. I suppose I could do it that way. Oh, gotcha. Oh, shoot. Watch out for the pins. I mean, either way, it's certainly... Everyone's had their experiences with it when they play. All sorts of different things of how it works out. And it's interesting to hear how things went for other people. Okay, I just need one titanium. But yeah, I have horror stories with fighters as well. Hey, welcome, HNG. Hopefully you are doing well today. So I'm going to need that. Get the sneaking suspicion. I'm not going to have enough battery. I'm going to make an extra battery. These laser cutters get depleted like none other. Let's see, so just go over that way towards 3, and then I should be able to find the wreck. I think I've actually gotten a battery charger out of that wreck before, which is kind of surprising. That happened on the last run that I actually got a battery charger, and I've never really actually had the patience or time to actually go and find one. I don't think I actually made it. Well, maybe I did make the battery charger. Oh, I think I did. It's kind of nice for lithium batteries just to save on them. Okay, where to? Yeah, that's why I'm all wrapped in tinfoil and lead. I'm immune to it. But yeah, there's radiation all over the planet at this point because of this mod. But it's on my to-do list to fix the Aurora. Very highly on that to-do list. Almost at the top. Okay, so that's where that wreck is. Oh, shoot, there's tiger plant on the back of that one. Oh, the sunbeam is totally going to be destroyed the moment I actually check this radio. I'm going to feel so bad. Just safely do that. And now I can get down here. Beautiful. Yeah, this one's called Death Run. It makes the game significantly harder by adding in a variety of features. The description gives the exact stuff as to what it contains. Basically, this makes life as difficult as possible.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Because why not? The game should be... Hey, that door was open before. How did it close? Get out of here, biter. Hey. Get out of here. Oh, you're kidding me. It's already depleted? Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. I, might have underestimated the amount of energy that's used. My goodness. Okay, so that's not ideal. I will need more batteries. A lot more batteries. Jeez. Yeah, but they drain even faster with this mod.
30 seconds.
The problem is that everything drains faster in radiation and charges slower. Which is why repairing the Aurora is such a high priority early game. Not to mention that once you repair it, you also get the integrated air filter chip that you can create. And that makes life so much easier. Because then you can just ditch your pump and filters. Hey. I apparently just have a death wish with one to constantly get the bends. Okay, so I'm gonna need like 3 or 4 batteries to do that. Come back here, little peeper. Hopefully that's enough battery. Yeah, laser cutter is just... What's going to help is that inside the Aurora itself, I'm going to get a ton of lithium batteries. And that will alleviate a lot of my problems for that, especially once the radiation's gone. That's the problem leading up to it. There's so many things that go wrong with this. I guess the good thing is I'll be recycling a lot of these batteries soon. Yeah, lithium battery is the basic battery. The one that you start the... Oh, fill up all my oxygen tanks. It's the one that you start the base game battery. I could make them. They're pretty costly to make, though. Oh, where's it? Yeah, because diamond, lithium, salt, silicone, rubber. All of that taken together is pretty heavy on the early game budget. It's mostly diamonds, because I need the diamonds for the laser cutter. I've got the laser cutter now, but I'm going to need another 2 diamonds, I think, for the reinforced diving suit. Not that I can wear the diving suit until I actually get the Aurora fixed. But the moment that it is fixed, I'll be switching over... Well, once the radiation's gone, it takes like a few days for the radiation to fully fade from the surface, but once it's fully gone, I switch over to the reinforced diving suit and I don't look back. That's the other thing with it. Reinforced diving suit will increase your personal crush depth to 800 meters. Radiation suit lowers it to 500, and you have a base crush depth of 200. I'm not exactly sure, King Maple. You'd have to talk with the folks that are much more knowledgeable about the music than me. So it's in this area. Doing this at night is such a brilliant idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Oh, there's a biter. Oh, I got lucky there. That should be the way over. Meaning, Rex should be around in here. Way Sand Shack. There it is. I can kind of make it out. I think that the Reapers can just survive the explosion and the radiation. They eat radiation for breakfast. Does this door keep closing? And I'm just going to go with open sesame.
New blueprint acquired.
Yeah, that's right. This one has 2 fragments in there. That's the main reason to check it out. But I've sometimes seen a bunch of battery fragments in there. I think I saw like 4 fragments in there last time. Okay, but now that I can make the modification station, start looking into ultra glide fins, and maybe even go for all the jazz with the other stuff. Yeah, that is kind of weird. Damn it. I just want to ascend quickly. Is that so bad? Is it, Reginald? Shoot, I keep ascending too quickly. It doesn't help when you're being attacked as well to keep yourself from not ascending quickly. Kinda know where I am. Emphasis on the kinda. There it is. There's my base. Well, you don't want to have too much core energy here, because otherwise you're gonna die.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What does it take to make a modification station? Diamond, lead, computer chip. Let me see. Diamond is that, the 2 table corals. The table corals. So that's why I needed another diamond. So at this point, I don't need the laser cutter until I go into the Aurora. Exactly. He's fallen and he can't get up no matter how much he ascends. Oh, power is not exactly on my side. Actually, I think that was the only thing I needed to fabricate. And 1 lead. That's good, because I need the modification station for a lot of things. Okay, lithium, silicone rubber, and that should actually be pretty feasible. What is my... So I need to toss that out until I'm all set. So I've got a 0. Should have 2 more zeros. Yeah, right there. So I can remake those into copper. Okay, 2 silicone rubber, and then I can get ultra glide fins, which would give me a bit of a speed increase. Yeah, it does. It strives to make this a lot harder, and at least with a bit of semi-realism. It is definitely on the hard side of things. Like right now, I haven't even bothered to go buy Reapers, but generally speaking, Reapers are going to aggro. No, Sea Moth is usually not worth it in Death Run. Usually for a variety of reasons. Should be a titanium and a lithium. Oh, that's right. Use your base power. Alright, well, I'm gonna hydrate for a few seconds while I wait for this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, anything that gives a little bit of an additional speed boost. They don't work with the seaglide. Like, seaglide just sets you to a straight up amount of power, speed, but you know, when I'm not using the seaglide, which is going to be a lot of the earlier game parts, that's where its benefit's going to be seen. Okay, so now at this point, only thing I really need to do is just... I've got 2 options, basically. I can try and go through the lifepod 13 area and try and get more diamonds, so that I can get a few more batteries and such. Maybe I'm built mobile vehicle bay if I want to experiment with the Ultra. Oh, that's true. In this case, I need 20 scans, so it'd be a while.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, you're kidding me. Forget to bring a battery down here. Story of my life, just being unprepared. Let's try this again. Just bring as much stuff up, and then come back down. Can't believe I did that. Forgot batteries. Although, to be fair, I make that mistake quite often, so maybe it's not too surprising. The good thing is the Aurora will have a lot of lithium batteries in chests. I can actually kind of ignore batteries going into there. Although I'm still going to try and bring as many batteries as possible. Nap it. Just want to get back to my base, man. But yeah, usually in base game, I'll have the sea moth really fast. because I just don't want to have to deal with not having a sea moth. It's too much fun to have it and bounce around on the waves and everything. Right, batteries. That's why I came back. I guess I could have used my habitat builder battery, but that wouldn't help in the long run. So yeah, the goal is to get a few more diamonds, make some stuff. I make the mobile vehicle bay just to test out Ultra oxygen tank. I don't think I've used that in ages for Death Run. And then try and get to the Aurora. Prawn suit. Prawn suit is pretty handy. Although, no pun intended with talking about the arms. The only downside to it is, because warpers can teleport you out of it, I find that it's usually more trouble than it's worth. Moonpool fragment, don't need you. I just saw some lithium on the side. This is also why I'm not using a flashlight and I'm using a flare instead when I need a light source, because it allows me to not have to use anything battery powered to get light. That alone helps out a bunch. The copper's helpful, but I feel like I really need diamonds. I really need to get down to the oxygen place. Actually, before I drown. There it is. Well, prawn suit's good. I mean, with the drill arm, you can get a lot of materials.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Especially because the clusters can only be mined with the drill arm. It's just that it can be a little bit difficult to get used to the movement of it. Especially with the grappling hook. Oh, Raphael, thank you for the sub. I get the feeling I'm not going to find a lot of diamonds in this area. I'm pretty sure I've already got almost all the shale in this area. There's really not a whole lot left. Ah, speak of the devil. Too bad it's not a diamond. Of course, it's everything but diamonds. I mean, the other thing I could technically do is do the sunbeam stuff and go over there to the QEP. The caves would also be a place that I could get a lot of stuff from. I guess let's just see how many diamonds I have. Maybe go over to my location and see what I can find. I do need to get a radio. I realize that having it in my lifepod, when my lifepod's by the Grand Reef, is not exactly a perfect idea. But it is what it is. Epic. Yeah, the vehicles are helpful in that regard. The only downside is that they have... If you exit them, especially below the surface, they lose power from their battery.
30 seconds.
Among other things. They are also very, very vulnerable in Death Run. Like, extremely vulnerable. think the one time I got out of it, near the blood kelp zone, I came out of a wreck and then couldn't find it because it had been destroyed. Oh, come on. Nab it. And that's kind of the problem. You go through them... They take so much to build in the first place that you just don't want to have to go through all those problems. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think that crashfish can reach me. But as you can see, some things can aggro you through walls. I've had weird stuff happen. Like reapers coming into the jellyshroom caves after me. It's also why I don't go down into the jellyshroom caves if I can avoid it, because of the crab snakes down there will be incredibly hostile. Even though that would be an excellent place to go and get some diamonds. I suppose I could go down and grab the ones at the very edge.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But I guess that is still a bit on the dangerous side. Heavily on the dangerous side. I don't like to live dangerously. Not today. Not now. Didn't I have another, I thought I did. Okay, I don't need to eat food right now, this second. Guess it's almost time to go to the Aurora. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to test. Guess I'd need another, what is it? Yeah, but can't even think as to what it is. Another oxygen tank. Yeah, I do want to get down there and test the stuff with it. Like lifepod 19 and whatnot. Okay, 2 glass, 4 titanium, and a silver ore. There's my 2 glass. Oh, gotcha. Hey, welcome, puppy. Okay, that should be enough oxygen. This is generally going to be overkill for pretty much the entire game. I think there's only like 1 or 2 places that it actually is helpful. It's all good, King Maple. Undoubtedly, things like Silksong will also have impacts on things. Okay, so that's that. Guess I'll go down into the Sparse. Before I do the Sparse Reef, I'm gonna probably... Wait. I'm gonna do Sparse Reef. I'm gonna need the laser cutter, which also means I'm gonna need more... I'm gonna need more batteries. A lot more batteries. Not that one. That should be good enough. Because I'm pretty sure that those are deep enough to where I don't need to worry about that. Might even be able to make a rebreather. Although probably not with this energy. What does a rebreather require? Wiring kit. Do I even have the silver one? This is where I'm going to be super silver starved. Oh, no, I actually have enough for the wiring kit. Downside is I think it's 2 fiber mesh, was it? No, it was 1 fiber mesh. And it's night, so this is not exactly the ideal time to harvest it. Well, to get the energy to make the fiber mesh. The rebreather would help if I'm below the 200 meters, so that way I could actually make use of it without taking damage from radiation. Oh, I'm sorry to hear. Nabbit. Get some power in this thing. I guess I can make it if I go over to the other side. Because, yeah, it looks like this one's depleted for now. This is less ideal. Yeah, I'll just swim over there and test that out. Gonna make my rebreather down there. I could go to the Sparse Reef now. And then if I need to, I'll go on the edge of the Jelly Shrimp Caves and test out the, what is it? Golly. I'd test out getting some diamonds there. But yeah, I'm hoping I can get I should be able to get the reinforced diamond suit, maybe even the Ultra O2 tank, and then get the Cyclops shield generator. Assuming my batteries hold out. As there's warpers around the Cyclops shield generator one, but I don't think I've been anywhere that makes them hostile yet. If I had gone to the Aurora, then they would be hostile. But I think early on, as long as you don't go into some of the more dangerous zones, then they remain non-violent. Of course, watch them kill me and then be like, aha, totally. I think if I had gone into the Blood Kelp zone, then they would be hostile. Because their damage is also based on how far along in the game you are. Once you hit, like, the lava zone, then you're basically having them at full strength. But yeah, rebreather should help a little bit with negating the oxygen requirements for being below 200 meters.
Welcome aboard,
Oh my goodness, this place actually has power. Decent amount of power. I'm almost surprised. I guess the good thing is I'll have the rebreather out of the way. Okay, what can I actually carry with me? Problem is I'm not sure if I'll actually need those or not. I'll need the laser cutter. Oh, yeah, that's the Grand Reef. I don't want to go there. Oh, shoot. The last thing I need is to see a Ghost Leviathan angrily charging me when I have no seaglide to dodge it with.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, so it should be this way. Like, I've been at the wreck. If I get low enough.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Actually use my rebreather. Ah, this is delightful. It's actually useful for a change. Means I can get in here and get my ever so delightful Reinforced diving suit. I just gotta remember to switch back to the radiation helmet. Otherwise, I'll start taking a lot of damage. Where is it? Oh, that's why it takes so much. In the radiated areas, it takes 5 times the power.
Seconds.
On my to-do list, as soon as I open this door. Oh, I could have done the modification station here.
New blueprint acquired.
Damn it, why do you have to haunt me with these things? Like food and water, when I don't need those. Okay, so I think it's southwest. To the next wreck, that is. It's not to the actual... Oh, I think I have to ascend in the wreck to get to the Cyclops shield generator. Yeah. It doesn't, like... It's not like instant death that get the radiation, but it will do constant damage. So it's definitely not in my interest to stay in it any longer than I have to.
Seconds.
It's the wrong Cyclops.
New blueprint acquired.
It's also not the way in. Never remember the way into this thing. Now I get...
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
Oh yeah, I'm right by the sea treader place. Actually, now that I think about it. Where is it? There it is. I gotta be fast. I have like one more oxygen tank. Oh, son of a... It's in radiation, that's why. This isn't gonna open. 94%. Oh my goodness. Okay. I do have some options here. First thing being that I can get to the surface, I can probably shunt my scanner battery into it. Go. Yeah, it's just I always forget which one is to the Cyclops shield generator. Getting the shield generator done right now is actually a pretty good idea. Fortunately, Sparse Reef is pretty empty. It's really rare to have anything dangerous. Even in Death Run, it's a pretty safe area. Of course, now that I said that, cue angry Leviathan screams. Here we are. Okay, I can get back down there, and I should be able to shunt one of my batteries over. Okay, so that's good to know. For next time. I can do the laser cutter for the reinforced diving suit. But I can't do it for the Cyclops shield generator unless I have a lot of extra batteries. It's just little details like that that it can be easy to forget about. Yeah. Habitat builder and the scanner. And that should hopefully do it. Get back down there. Get in there. Let's get that Cyclops shield generator. I think there's another wreck that potentially has the shield generator, but this is the easiest one to get the shield generator from.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So I think the only danger is potentially warpers. Oh, dang. Yeah, but now I've lost it. I had it, and now I've lost it. Big Nebbit. Never remember where it is. It was right in there. You'd think I'd remember. Wasn't there. Damn it. I don't know how I managed to do that each time. Come on. Yeah, I'm just being big dumb and I'm not seeing it. That's how just the mistake that I usually make. Not sure why I constantly do that. There it is. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I keep making that mistake.
New blueprint acquired.
The prawn suit arm. I don't need that.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, for some reason I always overlook that, and I never understand why. But I think I'm early enough in the game where the warpers won't attack. Of course, I'm not going to walk up to them and test that for science. Just in case my calculations are wrong. I just gotta remember where lifepod 19 is. Wait. Then slowly. Very slowly. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out, Brian. I don't know what it is, I just always miss that door. For some reason, even if I know where it's supposed to be, I always overlook it. Nab it. I don't even know why I'm trying to ascend that quickly, because I need to. Not, like, in any danger in terms of oxygen. Angry, thank you for the sub.
This ecological biome matches 7 of the 9 preconditions for stimulating terror in humans.
Oh, that must be like the Sparse Reef one. I don't really know this, I don't know the Sparse Reef beyond those two locations very well. It's been ages since I've been to, like, lifepod 19.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
So some of this is going to be a bit of a science experiment. Wait, is that the same one? Oh no, that's the blood kelp zone. I want to go there. That's a warper right there. Ooh. Right, I'm in like the blood kelp area. I don't think there's necessarily anything dangerous in this part. I usually try to avoid this one. Now that I've said that, this is where I encounter all the dangerous stuff. Yeah, I might go back to the Sparse Reef by the reinforced wreck. Dive down. Damn it. Oh, I keep doing that.
30 seconds.
And then try and see what I can do with that. I'm probably just gonna cut a bunch of creep vines so that I can get some fiber mesh. Make some more first aid kits. Since I'm being big dumb with trying to avoid hitting the bends. It's possible, though. I don't think we really learn anything about the protagonist, especially because he's a silent protagonist. It is kind of nice that they fleshed out a character for Below Zero. I kind of wish there was more mods for giving some challenge to Below Zero. Oh, he's mostly silent. See, I'm not sure that I really count crying out in pain to exactly be a disproof of silent protagonist. Okay, so make some more batteries for sure. Won't need the laser cutter per se for this, but yep, that's nice. Hey, just want to cut your creep vine, man. Gotta mow your lawn. Maybe get some more space. This was not the best of ideas. No, sir. Okay, so that's what it is. I need 2 diamonds. Of course, I'm gonna need the, all the stuff from, what is it, the blood kelp zone. Making synthetic fibers and whatnot, but that's something I can arrange later on. Okay. Get back to here. I have so many radio things to catch up on. There's also bone sharks in this area, so I kind of don't want to mess with a lot of things here.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda. And we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former, but that only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're in. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
That was like 3 days ago. The Sunbeam's just gonna be there. Wait a second. Oh no. I thought it's supposed to give me all these ones. Oh, maybe it was just the Sunbeam and it was just continuing to warn me about their thing. So this is gonna be a fun part. Yeah, there is a lot of bad in this one. I'm not sure there's any good. Look on the bright side. Sunbeam won't have to be thinking about that for very long. Murkiness makes it so much harder. There's my base. Beautiful. That's kind of the hard thing. Keep worrying that I'm going to overshoot and miss my base. Though, you know, being this close to the surface, I wouldn't necessarily drown. Still a concern. Yeah, I need some acid shrooms. So yeah, I need to check out the Sparse Reef a little more. I get the feeling I'm not going to find Pod 19. I'm just going to end up wasting more time than I would have. But still, if I do find it, that'll be pretty nice. The only downside is I know that the ultra ones in your inventory slow you down incredibly. Which is usually why I use the the high capacities rather than ultras. I don't know, it's kind of a mixed thing. Usually it doesn't bother me if it's silent protagonist or not. Okay, so then... I guess there is, since I've already been to the island, there isn't a huge reason to go there. But I think there's 2 purple tablets on the island. And I guess that's why I want to keep this purple tablet here. I'm going to need a lot of purple tablets. Oh, that's also another thing. I need this repair tool. Won't be able to get very far. Won't get very far at all repairing things in the Aurora if I don't bring that with me. Okay, hopefully I'm going the right way.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Fingers crossed. Yeah, this looks somewhat familiar. I think it's that I have to dive in that crater and then go further down. It's just that I don't remember this area so well. Like, I know I mined this area a little bit so that I could get the...
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I mined this area a little bit so that I could do things with a, what is it? Oh, that's what it is. There's also tiger plants in this area, so I definitely need to watch out. But it was for, what is it? Making the Ghost Leviathan Observatory.
Seconds.
Ooh, time capsules. What you got for me? Helpful. Oh, ion cubes. Hey, hey. That's right. Those are the things that can actually hurt you down here. Did I throw my... Threw it away. I guess I'm getting out of here. Hey, ion cubes are great. You're giving me oh my goodness, you gave me like multiple laser cutters. And with an ion cube in one of them. I have to admit, sometimes you can get some very easy mode stuff if you get time capsules. Oh, that's right, better put on radiation helmet. I got turned around somewhere. How many? I got one more. That ion cube means that I could probably put that in the seaglide and easily get into the Aurora with it. I saw that they also put a lithium battery in the other one. But yeah, if you get lucky with time capsules, you can get a run that's going to be very easy. I think the very first time I did Death Run, I found a time capsule that gave me a stasis rifle. Okay, that's Grand Reef. I do not want to go into the Grand Reef. Yeah, that's pretty huge. So that'll save a lot of trouble with gonna be conservative
30 seconds.
with batteries. When usually the biggest thing is just having enough oxygen to make it through there, and then enough batteries to be able to do everything. Just gotta remember the first code. I think it's 1454 or 1464.
Welcome aboard.
I think it's 54, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's right. I don't think I get aerogel until much later. Oh, I didn't pick up the gel sacks, that's why. Okay, so I've got diamonds. We've got thermo blades. I could dual wield thermo blades. Hey, hello, thank you for the sub. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's not a full lithium battery.
New blueprint.
Still, that's better than nothing. Okay, so I don't need that. surprising just to have this kind of stuff, like, right now. Oh, it's going pretty good. I got some time capsules that did quite a number for a nice ion battery. I guess I'm ready to go to the Aurora. I'm guessing that radio is going to be for the sunbeam. Okay, take that flare because I'm going to need that flare. Yeah, I think if I make it back to my base over there, I should have everything that I need. Because I got my repair tools, so, and my laser cutter, so I don't have to worry about that. I can slap the ion battery in the seaglide. And then I'm not going to have to worry too much about once I get close to the Aurora. I just got to remember my way through the Aurora. I think it was last time that I got all mixed up and got somewhere. I think it was like within one of the little pockets of air in all the wreckage of the Aurora, and I had no idea where I was going. Still, this should work. Once the Aurora is done, then it usually gets a lot easier because you can go straight to the kelp zone, start getting all the stuff like reinforced diving suit, integrated air filter chip, and then life becomes a lot easier for you. Okay, oh, there's the big wreck, so yeah, go this way and I should be fine. I still want to find lifepod 19, but that'll be easier after the Aurora, because I'll probably have a bunch of lithium batteries. You usually find a ton of lithium batteries. And that just makes life so much easier. I suppose if you were willing to really check the crash site for the chests, then you could find a ton of batteries. But, you know, then you have the danger from the various Reapers. So same thing, food and water is not going to be a problem once I get in the Aurora.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
The lead up to there. Okay, so here comes the fun part. I'm trying to figure out what to toss ahead of time. Okay, so I don't need the habitat builder. I don't need to make any bases inside the Aurora. I will want the thermoblade, if only because of swinging at the little bleeder things. That's going to go in the seaglide. So that I don't have to worry about that. I think there's one or two things to scan, but I don't think it really matters too much with scanning. Okay, so I think that should relatively be okay. I mean, this is going to be so I can refuel for my tanks while I'm in there. Is there anything else that I need? I think the answer is no. I think I have everything that I need. So I'm still going to try and save my seaglide battery as much as possible. And I guess it's time to go and do that in the Aurora. I probably don't have as much extra space as I would like. But as long as I come back with a couple of batteries, even depleted lithium batteries are going to be significantly better, because I can always still use depleted ones to make a full lithium cell. And now the fun part, do I remember to actually how to get into the Aurora? So usually the answer is nope. Yeah, so I need to start orienting myself more this way. Fortunately, with the air filter and pipes, I can just refresh oxygen before I go in. Yeah, I'll probably figure it out once I get in there. Sometimes I get lost back there. And it doesn't help when you have a Reaper that's gonna aggro. Because I'm worse than Death Run aggro, that Reaper almost, like 99% of the time aggroes. And it doesn't help that it one-shots as well. I don't think I've ever died to that Reaper, but I know there's a first time for everything. So I prefer not to make it a first time. At least if possible. Okay, so everything should be otherwise set up. Yeah, I just need to be able to get on the Aurora. Once I get in there, then other than maybe being hazy with the codes, I have to look up the codes, but I think I remember the first code, and that'll let me fix the Aurora. At which point, I'll have all the oxygen back. Sometimes I use lifepod 4 as a kind of drop-in point before I go in. And sometimes I prefer to just go straight up to it without having to worry. Because yeah, see, sometimes you'll get some chests. And if you get stuff like lithium batteries, you're pretty set. Like that. That was close. Maybe don't do that again. Alright, the fun begins. Damn it.
Life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
This should be where I need to go. Oh, shoot. Did I do it again? I went the exact wrong way. Did it again. I don't know how I keep doing this the wrong way. Yeah, I'm trying to. Hey, welcome, Bogdan. It's gonna be a lot harder. There it is. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I keep making that mistake. But for some reason, do that constantly. Hey, thank you, Klon. And welcome.
Warning, ship's structural integrity is low. Fire suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
That's always what makes me nervous the first time around. So I always worry about getting lost while at the same time having to dodge a Reaper.
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Hopefully this isn't going to be like the last time where... Well, it wasn't the last time, but it was one of the times that I know that I did silly stuff. It is. Air extinguisher. Surprisingly, the fire doesn't actually hurt you as much as you would think.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Thank goodness I remember that one at least.
Aurora do not match any known offensive technology.
Lithium battery. Well, they're all lithium batteries. Okay. Radiation is so hard to see.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, first things first. Let's get my thermal blade on. Get these. Hey. Hey. Get off. Tag Devin. Okay, let's see. Empty. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. Off my hand. So hard to see. Oh my goodness.
Warning, local radiation at maximum tolerable level. Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Oh dear goodness. Yeah, it uses these batteries like none tomorrow, just like the laser cutter.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
Did I finish that one? But yeah, as you can see, it's really, really hard to see.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay.
Containment breach repaired.
This is why I bring a lot of extra stuff. I feel like that I really need to figure out what's the bare minimum that you can really get in here with. Like, I know that you really don't need batteries,
Further breaches detected.
because you can find enough lithium batteries in here.
Containment breach repaired.
Even though it's going to take like 2 or 3 lithium batteries to repair everything.
Containment breach
Because you can technically
Further breaches detected.
back out, then do your AirPod and such. You technically don't need the knife for those. The knife does work faster.
Containment breach repaired. Further
Hey, thank you.
breaches detected.
There we are.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
Alright, where's the
detected.
next two? You can tell from the sparks. There they are. They're there. Unfortunately, once the Aurora is fixed, the oxygen inside will turn on. Okay.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Just about done. There we are. That fuzziness. Finally. That green
Drive core
is so
breach.
crazy.
Radiation levels decreasing.
Yeah, I know. This is with 200% extra damage. That's why they do so much. Lithium battery. Guys are gonna need to drop these batteries as well. The plus side is now that radiation will fade from places, allowing me to get access to a lot of better places.
New
To be honest, I'm really not going to use the sea moth.
integrating.
But I'm not going to
radiation
turn my nose up at a free level 1. Just like I usually scan the prawn suits, even if I don't intend to use them. I guess I'm weird like that. Hey, thank you. Comes the fun part. This is going to drain so many lithium batteries just getting through here. But that's why those will be used for lithium cells. Now, getting out is usually easier. Not always, but usually.
Integrating new PDA data.
Battery. Debit. I think it's this code that I might forget. Oh no, you don't need a code for that one. You just gotta use the repair tool. But yeah, now I can actually use batteries without having to worry too much about stuff. Oh, a lithium cell. I gotta make room for that. Fire extinguisher. See you in hell.
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Yeah, this is gonna be show why. I need 8 prawn fragments. The only way I can get a prawn suit is if I find all the wrecks that have a prawn suit in them. Which is more trouble than it's worth, because there's no reason why I would want to go buy Reapers. Oh, another one. Let's see. That water. Well, first I'd need to get the Neptune rocket, and then I can get out of here. There it is. At least I remember that one.
Integrating new PDA data.
My only sadness is I don't have enough room for the cat poster. Then again, it's truly a run if you don't have the cat poster. Okay, so I've got 5 batteries. I've got 2 lithium cells.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have thrown away the fire extinguisher. I think it's in here. Hang in there. Little cat. Bladderfish, you must make sacrifices. For the good of all. After Aurora, it's going to be to make the reinforced diving suit and, you know, stuff that I need to go to the Blood Kelp Zone for. If I was shooting to finish the run today, then it would be getting a base down at the Lost River. And then from there, I would be, getting into the lava zone. Like, usually you just want to try and get to the lava zone as quickly as possible and get that all done. It's all about doing the most dangerous places first, rather than trying to do things with the rocket until the very end. Nutrient block, don't need it. Although, to be fair, I'll take one and eat it. I don't have to worry about food for a good long while. Hey, welcome, Red. Oh, they are? It's been a while since I've read the PDA stuff. Now, if I'm not mistaken, warpers are now hostile. Oh, come on, give me some... Give me some engine fragments.
New blueprint acquired.
I get the feeling this is going to be a bad one for engine fragments. Usually they're in the these little big boxes. Oh, dagnabbit. Not going to get any engine fragments here. Oh, crap. I was really hoping for some engine fragment parts. It's going to make life so much harder. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Red? So, hey, Artemis. That is not a good start for engine fragments. Not at all.
Integrating new PDA data.
Lithium battery. And make more first aid kits. Guess the entire thing is, as long as I survive, then that's the important thing. Okay, so once I go outside, I don't have oxygen production. First aid kit. This last part's always going to be the fun part. Because usually this Reaper is going to be waiting. Oh, nice. Congrats, King Maple. If I'm lucky, it won't notice me. But most of the time on Worse Than Death Run, it's going to notice you. Like Below Zero, you can actually dodge these things with a seaglide. I'm hoping that that's enough distance to give me the, Oh, shit. There it is. It's usually waiting. I always forget about that. Okay, maybe it got stuck on things. You know, fingers crossed. Oh, shoot. Okay, there it is. Dive.
30 seconds. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okay, I should be relatively safe now. It's not like the last... not the last time, but one of the first times I did Death Run, people encouraged me to just jump off the Aurora into the water, and then the Reaper was right there ready to charge. But generally speaking, once you get into the Mushroom Forest, you should be safe. Emphasis on should be. Because fortunately, it can get stuck on the mushrooms. I don't think it's going to chase you super far. Just got to get back to my base now. The good thing is, radiation's going to disappear over the next few days. I have to wait until it's fully gone before I can actually harvest food, which is why I actually have some in my lifepod already. Yeah, with worse than Death Run aggro, that usually happens, that it'll be waiting for you in that area. Like, sometimes he'll do something like that and get stuck, and other times he'll do things that he'll be right there and ready for you. Come on. Okay, I don't need my seaglide at this point. At this point, I can just swim it. I mean, anything that's not a Leviathan is going to not kill me in one hit. Except maybe a Warper. Warpers might be able to do the trick. But that's the thing, these guys can still hit for a lot. Okay, if I have extra diamonds, then I should be able to make the, yeah, teleporting enemies. They are very annoying. Right, let's get back to base. Put up my dang-fangled cat poster, the most important thing to take from there. With all my ill-gotten lithium cells, I can probably get a few more things done. The reason I want those lithium cells especially is that any vehicle or tool that you make in Death Run is always unpowered. And this will be very obvious when I make the Cyclops and have it with nothing. Just completely dead. Hey, welcome, Den. Yeah, just play more Death Run.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go. Keep calm. Alright, so at this point, it's kind of a waiting game now. I don't really need the laser cutter or repair tool for a while. Technically, I don't really need this many. I'll probably put one up. Although maybe I'll still keep them for now, because at this point, it becomes a waiting game as to how quickly everything gets fixed with the radiation. So now... Okay, polyaniline is deep shrooms. Synthetic fibers, it's blood oil. And the computer chip. Okay, so I'm going to need 6 blood oils and 3 deep shrooms. And the blood oils take up a lot of space. That's not good. Oh, jeez. That is not good at all. Okay, so then with this, I can take 4 blood oils in one go. I kind of want this just for safety. Yeah, part of this is waiting for the Aurora's radiation to fade. But I'm going to also go to the blood kelp zone quickly and try and... I need 2 trips. I need to get as much blood oil as I can. And it's going to take 2 trips along with getting the deep shrooms. I mean, it all comes down to shrooms at the end of the day. That'll allow me to make the integrated air filter chip. So that at that point I can ditch the air pump and pipes. And then I can also make the reinforced diving suit. Yeah, you see that the radiation's already gone from 100 meters.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, I could have brought the rebreather. Well, I guess that's one more air pump, one more blood oil that I could bring. But yeah, not dying's also top on my list. Okay, so now that there's no radiation down this far, I don't have the slightest worry about using the seaglide. Especially because I got an ion battery from the time capsule. That's one of those big finds. If you ever get anyone that gives you like a tool with an ion battery, then that's like a big thank you.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, I might be going a little bit too far towards the dunes. Still have to be very cautious as I do this. There's plenty of dangerous stuff over in the blood kelp zone. Especially if I get the attention of the Ghost Leviathan. If I get that attention, then I could be in a lot of trouble. Where's blood kelp? I thought I'd stumble across it by now. Oh, there it should be. I mean, technically I'm stumbling across it, but that's a crab squid. Which is exactly not what I want to encounter. And of course it's after me.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, shoot, warper. Dab it. Oh, curses.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen
Hey, get above there.
greatly decreased.
Alright, where am I going? Alright, back to lifepod 13. I definitely shouldn't do that at night. I wouldn't be surprised if that's someone's already done something like that. I'm not sure how you'd get the VR equipment to work while underwater. In reality. Not to mention the breathing. That'd be a bit of a problem in and of itself. That's true, but I think they have to be infected for a warper to go for them. Okay, lifepod 13's right there. think that's the way down.
30 seconds.
Thank goodness. All right. Oh, that was a bit closer than I would like. I think it's that I always feel that the crab squids are faster than what they actually are. Okay, so that gets me one synthetic fiber. I think if I have to choose, I'd probably choose the reinforced diving suit first. I guess it's going to be dependent on damn it. It's going to definitely be dependent on what I is it what I actually can make. I'm not sure if I have the 2 diamonds, and also on the radiation. That's what I was trying to think about. I don't know how high the radiation still permeates. It's the same, yeah, so it permeates down to 55. Come on. Probably not. I prefer not to actually, you know, risk life and limb over a game. Yeah, but what is this? Well, I think Return of the Ancients adds in the Gargantuan Leviathan. Only looking forward to that whenever it comes out. Okay, benzene. And then I need fiber mesh. Yeah, it's 3 hours. Usually I go for 4 hours. What I'm probably going to do is test a few things. So I think I need another set of synthetic fiber, so I might as well get the 2 fiber mesh right now. Oh no. No whacking with pool noodles. Oh, thank you. Admittedly, I'm usually more of a quiet person when I play games. So I have to try and remember to actually talk while playing. I'm kind of bad at remembering to do so. Okay, reinforced diamond suit. Do I have 2 diamonds and 2 titanium? Survey says yes, I do. Fortunately, I can't wear them right now. But I do in fact have them. Okay, I'm gonna wait for that. Besides, I need to get some water anyway, so that my character doesn't die.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But yeah, 3 deep shrooms, 2 more blood oils, and then that would mean I'd be able to make everything. So I could get the polyaniline. Kind of waiting for health to restore a bit. Oh, I'm at 4 meters. That's why the radiation's still here. It's like, oh man, it should be gone by now. Probably will be within another day cycle. It does have a thing where, like, the surface is still fuzzy for a while and prevents you from harvesting plants. I don't know. I've only seen a few videos with the Gargantuan Leviathan. I know I'm looking forward to Return of the Ancients. Just because, you know, I kind of want to see if you can make an observatory with it. And also, you know, seeing what kind of cool deaths there are. Although, I think they've already shown it devouring the player. I also have a tendency to repeat myself. So, or over-explain what I'm doing or so forth. And be like, now I can do this to do this. And say that like 3 times. Okay, 91 health. That should be good enough. How deep is this? Okay, radiation's still down for about 20 meters, so that's less than ideal. Deep. Okay, so it's 40 meters instead of 55 now. So, I mean, it's slowly getting there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen
Hey, welcome, Pale Knight.
efficiency decreased.
I think there's a few points where I've noticed that I've been repeating myself as to what I'm trying to do or so forth. You know, just kind of absent-mindedly saying like, yeah, now I'm trying to do this and so forth. I think it also helps remind me of that. You know, this kind of thing where you can kind of like zone out while playing a game and you forget what you're trying to do. It's sometimes in just saying what you need to do for challenge kind of things helps you kind of stay focused. I know that. I've also seen the one where it like eats the sunbeam as well. It's just impressive what they've done. I need Cyclops stuff. That's a moon pool, yeah. No. You can't ride on a scanner. Well, I mean, I kind of enjoy just kicking back and playing some games like this. I do apologize that I'm not going to be streaming Cuphead tomorrow. Once I saw Shadows of Loathing came out, after the last bit of fun that I had with West of Loathing, I kind of want to just do that instead. You know, more relaxed, and just kind of enjoy something new that came out. I'll get back to Cuphead in due time. Okay,
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
1, 2... Oh, shoot.
New blueprint acquired.
Where is it? I heard that crab squid. Oh, shoot. He's right there. Hey, go away. Need the Cyclops hull fragment. Good sir. That one's a little more territorial. Okay, good. I should have everything I need. Yeah, I got 4 deep shrooms, so I'm fine. Hey, welcome, Alexa.
30 seconds.
Oh, no problem. Get some sleep. Sleeping is much more important than, you know, watching people play games. Always take care of yourself first and foremost. I don't know what it is with my sleep schedule. Like, last night I got home and I'm like, I'm just gonna take a nap for an hour. And before I knew it, it was like 1 a.m. I guess I must have just needed some extra sleep or something. I'm just curious when stuff like that occurs. I might actually be able to make it, because I think I have... Yeah, I've got 1 more oxygen tank. If I ascend slowly, I should actually be able to get up there. Yeah, I think that the, getting dark at like 5 p.m., 5:30 is also throwing me off. It feels just like night, it's just, it feels more like sleeping time a lot earlier. Okay, get back. Oh, no. Okay, so radiation's up to 25 meters. And there we go. Salt. And that's right, I have the blood oil in here. I definitely intend to get back to Cuphead. It's just... I was kind of taken by surprise by Shadows of Loathing. And if you played West of Loathing, then it is an incredibly funny game. At least I assume that the humor is the same as West of Loathing. I'm really hoping that they have something akin to Stupid Walking. So, I mean, I don't know if I'll be streaming that Sundays, and it might be that I'll try and do some streaming Sunday night or something with Cuphead. I don't know. Tomorrow is just not going to be ideal for that. So I think that that's just... Tomorrow I want to just play Shadows of Loathing and see how that goes. Yeah, this mod does allow that. In the base game, it's not possible. A computer chip and a compass. Computer chip shouldn't be hard. I should still have a lot of these. Probably even have some table coral fragments in here. I have one. That's, yeah, I just need 2 table coral fragments. Yeah, I have no idea. It'll be interesting to see. I have to figure it out. I know that the weekend of Thanksgiving I'm not going to stream. I'm just going to try and have that weekend to just kind of relax. I know since Christmas falls on Sunday, I think, this year. Yeah, it's Sunday, and then Christmas Eve is Saturday. I'm not going to stream those days either. It just feels kind of weird if I'm streaming on Christmas Eve. And, yeah, folks have better things to do. Integrated air filter chip. Hey, welcome, Tormuz. Slowly making some progress. Got my integrated air filter chip. I'm just waiting for this radiation to go away so I can switch to my reinforced diving suit. It was a relatively uneventful thing in the Aurora. Oh, that's right. I should probably fill these oxygen tanks. No. I haven't gotten it with 0 deaths with worse than Death Run. I've only done 0 deaths with base Death Run. Every time I've done worse than Death Run, I get a death somewhere, usually in the lava zone. So yeah, the integrated air filter chip also makes your nitrogen buildup a lot slower. It clears it when you're inside a building, which helps enormously. And the surface air is now breathable, making life significantly easier. But why can't I enter my base? Base?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There we go, for a moment there. Oh, it's all good. I mean, I'll probably still be uploading stuff throughout there, because I definitely want to, there's still some things I want to be uploading throughout the holidays. I tend to be a bit sporadic with stuff. But I think my plan is just going to be to just kind of take it easy those weekends. Okay, I don't really have a reason to build a mobile vehicle bay right now. I think I'm just trying to do this so I can get lifepod 19's location. I'm not leaving this alone. I think I know that some monster will come by and attack it, and I'll never see it again. Oh, nice. Were you part of the multiplayer one, Den? I don't know if I'll be doing multiplayer again anytime soon. I know that once January rolls around, then I'll probably be a little more keen on doing that. But it's been a little bit... I don't know. I've been just kind of trying to step back a little bit and just kind of take a small break. Oh, not enough power. Okay, so I need to go to the other base. How deep is the radiation now? Okay, so it's 15 meters. Should be able to make it to my other base. But, I mean, it's just trying to figure out some stuff. Plus, there's, like, so many things that I'm trying to get done, and I keep putting things to the side. So, I tend to be delayed on doing videos and such. There it is. That should be lifepod 19. I play on PC. I did get a new PC last year, as my previous one was starting to get a bit old. I think it's about... It still runs things decently, but I think from streaming perspective, it was a bit... There were moments that it wasn't so ideal. And I mean, I use a laptop for a lot of stuff as well. No, it'll be nice that I won't have to think about this radiation ever again. 12 meters. And I can breathe the surface air. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to my lifepod because I think that's the only place I have a radio. Just where is... Okay, so that's down towards the Sparse Reef. My base should be farther over this hill. But I'm trying to get all the stuff with Curse 3 done. There's a few other games to tackle as well. I had a lot of fun with the Curse trilogy. And then, like, Anglerfish came out as well. That kind of surprised me. There's been quite a few games that have surprised me that with the sudden release. Or maybe I was just bad at keeping up with it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Which is a shame. Right, almost. Okay, let's see if I can get lifepod 19. Love it. Oh, that's a good way to put it. Also, I guess having my lifepod near the Crag field's not that bad if I'm gonna go for engine fragments.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Alright, Keen, give me your spot.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What
Ozzy.
the hell, guys?
They didn't warn us this might happen. Our pod was almost crushed by this Seamoth Bay on the way down. Now we're hanging on the edge of a cave system, and this grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Honestly, I'd already seen you, like, ages ago. Oh no, it's not giving me 19. Giving me 17. Why would you do this? Okay, maybe I can just get back to my base. I should... Maybe I have enough stuff to... No, because I think I transferred all of it to the other base out there. So I don't think I can build another radio. I know. Some of these are very weird as to how quickly they come. But you have to also keep in mind, I didn't build a... That's right, I don't have that. You have to also keep in mind that I didn't build a seamoth until... seaglide until forever. Okay, radiation. How bad is it? Okay, so it's just 6 meters now. I want to say that that's enough. I mean, to be fair, by the time that I actually get back from there, should hopefully be gone. Thing is, I just don't remember where Keen's lifepod is. That's the problem. It's because it's been so long since I've actually gone there to even get that. Like, I know it's down there somewhere. I just don't remember where down there. Forget if it's this way or the other way. Check this way for now. Oh, that's where I threw my flare. Oh, dear goodness. Okay, so that leads out to the blood kelp zone, so that's probably not as helpful. Now I know how that connects. Beautiful. I don't need to worry about tiger plants anymore. The only thing I gotta worry about is if I go into the Grand Reef. Okay, so that's... So he's not there. And that's where I just dropped in.
30 seconds.
I believe he tamed some crab snakes and then lived a long and happy life. Okay, that's Grand Reef, so I definitely passed things. There it is. It's been so long.
Print acquired.
They have a thing in here that points towards dry land. Because, yeah, that's the entire thing. He has it to where he basically warns that you're not going to be able to get down there with a, with just the stuff that you have with the sea moth. Alright, beautiful. Oh, it was right here. What even is this place? Oh, I think this is part of that wreck. Oh, so that's how it is. Okay, so I go there, and that points down to Keen's life pod. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle. Okay, so that works out pretty good. Thank goodness for this ion battery. That's right, I didn't check the other time capsule stuff that I got. I really should do that. See what inspirational messages they've left me. Or just like, LOL, don't die. I'm super worried about a ghost Leviathan. Yeah, I don't think crab squids can one-shot me. But I'm not going to test that for science. What else do I need? Yeah, gotta have the G.I. Joe music. I think I've got all the aerogel I need, so I don't actually need to get any of it from the Lost River. I think I'll try the ultra capacities and see how they go. So used to using the high capacities. But I think the slowdown when you're not using the seaglide probably makes them less ideal. Okay, just watch out for them. Yeah, reinforced diving suit also slows you down. Ultra glide spins help offset that, but you know, you still want to try and make sure that you're not putting yourself in a bad position. So that's done. Let's just bring all this back. Right, nice. So I can always deconstruct this base if I need to. And since I have extra ion cubes and so forth, I could probably even open the portal between the island and the QEP. I mean, the slowdown isn't too terrible. I mean, there's also the thing that carrying, like, 2 of these also slows you down. I don't think they slow you down as much. But, I mean, if you use the seaglide, you're going at the same speed regardless of what you carry. Alright. Radiation is gone. I guess the radiation could still probably be there in terms of harvest and food on the islands. But, I mean, that's a problem for future me. Ultra capacity has 180 to the 90. They use half of that. So, I mean, you're saving about 3 spaces. To be honest, even going through late game areas, you really only need like 2 spare high capacities. I think I'll try ultras this time, especially now that I have a better understanding where Keen's lifepod is. Hey, welcome, Euclio. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. I think what I'll also try and do is go around and try and get some of the engine fragments done. Like the ones near the QEP and so forth, and the underwater wreck. I feel a little bit safer when I have a reinforced diving suit against bone sharks. Oh no! They got ending you for undead. Well, hopefully they had fun playing nonetheless. Yeah, I think the plan is just to carry 1 Ultra as a spare.
30 seconds.
Which is, well, you get the slowdown if you're, like, hungry or thirsty or so forth. Speedrun oath-breaking percent, any percent. You just gotta have a, what you should do is have a paladin that just constantly trips and falls. And be like, you fall a lot. You don't know the half of it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, if you are, like, if you're, like, almost out of, thirst and everything, water and so forth, then you will swim very slowly. Same thing with food. But yeah, that's the thing that's been in there. I'm using up all my lithium. And I can always get more, but... I mean, you probably have kept up with your food and water. It's pretty, except for like early game, it's pretty rare that you're going to put yourself in a position where you aren't going to be able to keep up and stay alive. Yeah, speed's not that bad. I mean, it's not ideal, but it can make do. It just takes a good group den to really enjoy Dungeons and Dragons. There's plenty of bad groups out there, but if you find a good one, then it can be a lot of fun. Just to, I mean, most of it is having fun with the people rather than necessarily the game. Alright, have a great night, puppy. To be fair, I'll probably be ending soon. Because there is no way I'm going to get through Lost River, Lava Zone, and finish tonight. But yeah, uh-oh's definitely... It doesn't seem like that bad of a start spot, but it definitely seems like it will put you behind in terms of getting through this quickly. Oh yeah, doing this at night. I never know why I constantly insist on doing the dangerous stuff when it's dark. Actually, for the group, I'm the DM. But it seems like folks are having fun, so that's the important thing. Hey, no problem, Brian. Thank you for stopping by, and for the various bits of, information and advice and so forth. Especially on the, on that one wreck where I was being really dumb trying to find the entrance. I don't know why I constantly get that one wrong. But, you have a wonderful night. Might actually try and go for a stasis rifle this time around. I've managed to get one in Death Run before, but it took ages to actually find all the fragments. Like, this area is not bad for finding the fragments, but 80% of them is like propulsion cannon fragments. Ooh, that looks important. Oh, there, that was the boat shark right there. Right in my face. Engine fragments, my beloved. Ooh. Wonder if I can get 3.
Erosion patterns on the land masses suspended here suggest they
3.
exploded on the
No,
surface.
boat shark. Boat shark, get out of the way. Oh, I see 4. This place is... It's a treasure trove of engine fragments. Get out of my way, bone shark. Keep getting in the way. Well, I don't have time for broad fragments. Although, that's good to know. It's engine fragments or bust. I don't think I've ever seen 4 fragments. That wreck. That is, like, huge. I think it's just 4. Can't be greedy, I guess. I totally can, but I don't think it's going to help me. Actually, I think there are randomizers for Subnautica. There's definitely ones that change enemies. There's also the one that teleports you between biomes. Anytime you enter a biome, it teleports you to another biome. Which might be fun to try at some point. Nice. Well, flares are actually really good for a light source in Death Run, just because they don't use batteries. But yeah, I remember vaguely that they can be used to scare things off. Just never use it for that, because I'm usually just carrying one. Oh, that's right, I do have one. I just keep forgetting that I have it. It's my emergency light source. I guess then, I check out the Crag field, see if I can get that, see how many engine fragments I can get from there. I think the last time we got 2, which means I'm probably going to get nowhere near as lucky this round. I think get back there, and then this is what the one time my lifepod being in by the Grand Reef and Crag field is going to actually be useful. I'm trying not to use my seaglide if I don't have to. Even with half an ion battery, like, I'm kind of wanting to save that so that way I can just ride that out for the entirety of, like, the Lost River and so forth. Even though it'll get depleted long before then. Even though I also have plenty of lithium batteries at this point. I mean, even with Imperial System, you know, even if it's something like X miles, we'd have some measure of distance. It just wouldn't be as convenient. Okay, maybe I should try going along this way. I think my concern is if I get too close to the crash site. Because it's kind of weird with the up to 200% damage. It doesn't seem like it's a full, necessarily a triple damage boost. That sometimes it seems like it's a range of stuff. Because I've survived being hit by creatures with worse than death run. Like Leviathans that should have killed me in one hit, and on other times they have killed me in one hit. Well, in most cases I would use the seaglide. Right now I think I'm just kind of relaxing and trying to get a feel for how the Ultra Glide works. Because yeah, the Ultra Glide definitely seems like that's slower. I mean, endgame is just basically I'm going to be using the seaglide the entirety. Unless I legit build a stasis rifle. But I get the feeling that they would shoot fireballs at me before I could finish a stasis rifle blast. And just one shot would be fatal.
This is an automated distress signal from lifepod 12. Coordinates attached. Warning, lifepod has sunk beyond safe diving distance. Do not attempt retrieval without submersible support.
Signal location uploaded.
Okay,
to
so
PDA.
lifepod 12 is actually a good one to get. Because with lifepod 12, that's how I get my bulb plant. Oh, that's also day. Oh, the Crag field is always dark for some reason. I guess if it's day, that'll make things a little easier. Yeah, it just depends. Some of these are easier than others to mess with. Oh, that's a mesmer. I just realized it. Okay, that is getting way too close to the crash site.
Integrating new PDA data.
That's a mesmer as well. It took me a moment to realize what they were. I'm like, wait a sec, that's not a safe thing. Ooh, that's what I need. really want to be in my face. Okay, so that's 5 out of 7. I think the last time I found one of the scans right by the QEP underwater cave. So if I can find a second one out here. This is not exactly turning out very well. Then I'd be able to actually make it through. Got too much trouble. Okay, so that's... it might just be that one. Then this becomes the Grand Reef. Grand Reef would be a little bit on the dangerous side. Actually, I go to lifepod 12 without a sub all the time. I just seaglide it. Like, it's not that bad. Okay, so I get the feeling that there's only going to be one in the Crag field for me. That was dumb. Look at it drive. I don't know, I'm... In terms of the, going to the surface by 12, I'm a little bit more concerned because I know that gets pretty close to Reapers. I've never actually tried surfacing in that area because I think that you can actually get a Reaper's attention.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So I'm not 100% sure on that, so might be one of those don't quote me on it. Yeah, to be fair, I never really... In Death Run, the Cyclops is made of paper mache, and just as, you know, a gentle wave will cause it to burst into flames. So you never want to actually use the Cyclops in Death Run. At least not until you've got the shield generator made. Otherwise that thing is going to go up in flames. How much it costs to build in the first place. You don't want to lose your investment. Hey, Big Mama, thank you for the sub. But still, 5 fragments already. It's really good. I kind of wasn't expecting to have that much. But it does make me wonder as to what I'm going to need from QEP. That could potentially be problematic. Having to dance around Reapers and so forth. I think the one time that I tried to use the Cyclops as a, just kind of joking around with it, the thing just burst into flames at the drop of a hat. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate, King Maple. Alright, I will likely... I think my plan is going to be go back to my base and then save, and then that's where I'll stop for today. I'm just try and finish it out next week. It always comes down to the end run through the lava zone, where I'm probably going to die. My luck with sea dragons usually is very bad. And then trying to find those engine fragments. It's that and the ion cubes. But the way I do it with the dunes, to get the ion cubes from there, usually is safe. It's just the next steps are going to be more involved, so I think that it's probably going to be best to just kind of stop here. Oh no! I'm sorry to hear, King Maple. I tend not to try and shade skip in the first place, so I guess that's a little easy on my part. Yeah, it does feel that it's going a little bit slower than the high capacities.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I guess it overall works kind of well. I'm not sure if I'll go for a stasis rifle, though. It's usually a lot more trouble than it's worth. I think it took me quite a long time to get all the scans for it. Alright, so that's where I'm going to stop for today, and then tomorrow I'll be playing Shadows over Loathen, and see what kind of fun stick figure Lovecraftian shenanigans I can get up to in that game. Look, if it's anything like West of Loathen, it's going to be a blast. So, nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, see you next time. Have a wonderful day.